now listening to the greatest.
Hey, you know J Ray got girls here going way, 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 way.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Damn, now I gotta introduce you. You see what I'm saying? Like,
But you started while I was texting.
Oh, my fault.
Dang, bruh.
Bro, this ain't yours. You ain't gotta look professional.
I mean, yeah, but I don't want to be rude either. That's mad rude. You about to interview me. I'm over here texting.
People do that all the time, though. They don't never be ready. So
That's
it's
not
okay.
cool.
I'm used to it. It's like our intro. It's like
Nah, that's what I was about to say. You did it on purpose. You're like, yeah, I'm about to just try and squeeze it in there real quick. All right, cool.
All right, this is my good friend, my new friend, Shamika Hemsworthy. No, I'm just kidding.
Not the fake names again. You got two, now I got a new one. I'm trying to remember it.
Okay, my good friend Shamika. I don't know if she wants to reveal her last name, but I'll let you go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to really I'm not going to share my last name. It won't even come out. But hi, y'all. Shamika here. And then we'll be jumping into an episode. And now you on here texting. That's crazy.
I am not texting. I'm trying to find our first interaction.
Okay, you gonna pull up? Okay, cool.
Yeah, tight shit.
Do you know where it is? Because I have it saved.
I ain't got that many posts, so I'm gonna find it. You got it saved?
Yeah, because I had to scroll through to find it.
Hey, I save it.
No,
you be
no.
giving me hope. You giving niggas hope again. You giving niggas hope.
That's what it is. Yeah. But that's helping you though. When I save it, it's gonna be like,
Bro, where is it? Is it this one? No. Oh.
I'm glad it's recording this time. That better be in a clip somewhere.
Been multiple times.
We are not in
All right, I find out. Okay, so y'all remember that clip that I be doing with Levette Cholo? Shout out to Levette, even though we don't really, you know what I'm saying, we don't speak like that no more. But there's this unreleased episode that I always get clips from that I probably would never release. But y'all, I ain't gonna lie, y'all be see, this is why I can't do it. I'll be blowing, yeah.
We be blowing up
yeah, I'll be blowing up those clips. And yeah, and this is one where me and Shamika kind of had our first interaction. I think Dwight already introduced us. Y'all know who Dwight is, but
I don't think maybe because that's how I was following you.
Yeah. Because you were supposed to do one with me and Dwight, and we formally met.
He reached out and was like, "Hey, you want to join us on this podcast?" And because I knew him from work, I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And then I was following, and I seen that clip, and I was like, "Okay, cool." Since I already have an idea of what we got going on, let me go ahead and jump in this comments and see what we got going on here. And
yeah, so she commented on this clip. I'm gonna play it. And then I'm going to go through what we said.
Give you my number if I'm not going to respond.
Oh, my bad.
Why would I give you my number if I'm not going to respond?
I don't know. I've had that happen multiple times.
We are not in the streets. We literally go to the same college, so.
I ain't finna go. See, that's what. See,
I feel like if it's at a party or like you're meeting someone on the road, like you see them, I got to get their number. Like, that's a chance that you might not get a response back. Like,
then why to give me the.
Bro, let me explain.
Okay, go ahead, because you are a female.
All right, it's breaking up, y'all.
I've always wondered that, because I always the
Are you
number.
talking about like in the streets, like walking on a sidewalk, I see a fine girl, like I need to get her
Like,
number?
let's say he comes up to you, exact way I came up to you, just straightforward, like, I'm trying to get to know you and get your number. But so the setting matters. That's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the setting matters.
Stupidest.
Setting definitely matters. Because that day I had a blue dress on. Obviously, I tried to put myself together, and I got somewhere to go. Like I was going to class.
She always got somewhere to go.
I gotta let you go real quick. Like, let me just give you my number so like you can go do what you gotta do, and I got class to attend. You see, if I'm on the street and like we're outside. And like I don't know you at all. Like,
that's how you get to know somebody though. But I only see y'all don't. I mean not y'all, but like
he just passionate. I understand.
No, because it's
your passionate about this topic.
Because it's like I would rather you just say no, I'm good, rather than give me a number, give me hope. Y'all know y'all give niggas hope.
Would you not want hope though?
Hope? That's not no hope, and
Okay,
then
I guess
not
false
getting
hope.
exactly because you was pissing me off with
Bro.
all them head nods, agreeing with her ass.
Because like you said, she has somewhere to be. And I mentioned it too in that last episode when we were talking, and I was just like, it's the easiest way to get y'all to just go away.
That's insane. That's
It's the easiest
I
way.
I say that's a valid point because there are some crazies out here that
Yeah.
just like will not take no for an answer, and then they take
There's that.
they take
And-
actions into their own hands.
And then exactly,
So-
and then you might be like, "Well, why?" Now I gotta explain myself. You don't want me to tell
me-
you
let me
why.
clear-
now I'm gonna bruise your ego.
Let me clarify why I was so passionate about that. And I'm going to be so transparent with y'all because my friend here says I shouldn't be more vulnerable and transparent to y'all. I'm not going to lie. Like, as much as y'all, I seem like I have a lot of confidence, and there are times where my confidence overshadows my insecurity some days. I'm not going to lie. I'm still a human being. So, like, if I get a number and I give some background a little bit. Like, I'm not used to getting a lot of girls' numbers, but also I need to stop being delusional and acting like I ask for a lot of numbers and then like act like my rejection rate is just through the roof, where I've probably only been rejected. Like, if we're talking about like in person, maybe once or twice out of like 100 times. But just my, you know how your confidence plays down on you too, and then it plays down on your securities and your insecurities. So for me, it's like, bro, the times that I've gotten girls' numbers, and like I said, you give that hope, and then when they don't text back, it plays on my share. It's like, damn, she probably thought I was ugly, or like you said, she wanted me to just go away. So I'm like, damn, she might as well just said no, and then I would have been better off with that rejection than like having hope. Like when I used to get numbers, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like I used to get numbers, and I used to think like, I ain't gonna lie, it make my whole day to where like 9 out of 10 I got it before work or during work, and I couldn't wait to text her ass when I got home. Like it'd be the first thing on my mind.
And
like,
then it broke your heart when you
yeah,
get that
yeah,
reply.
like that shit broke my heart like that. Shawty could just said no.
But see, all right, from your standpoint, you've only put yourself out there like 1 or 2 times to get rejected. Now, from her standpoint, that's probably her 10th guy for the day. She's tired. She wants to go home.
I'm not
She
gonna
has
give.
somewhere
I'm
to
not.
be.
See, that's why, and that's another reason.
10 might be an exaggeration, but you know what I'm saying? She's doing it like a little bit more. So it's just like the easiest way to get rid of you is just like, not necessarily get rid of you, but the easiest way to like go through this experience is like, okay, I'm always getting approached. I got this sundress on. Everybody's trying to talk to me today. Here, have my number, and I'll figure it out later. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, because some of us, we have expectations. We have like actual great intentions, and it's almost like, damn, like, because like let's flip the roles. Mm-hmm. How would you like it? How would you feel?
Obviously, I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm not saying that your feelings are not valid. I'm not saying that the feelings are valid. I'm not saying they're not valid. But what am I gonna do? Cry about it? Did you cry about it?
I guess it sounds a lot easier to say when it hasn't happened to you. So I'm just leave it at that.
Let me. Now I gotta think.
Damn, that shit loud as hell, y'all.
I never put myself out there that much. But whenever I've been rejected before, so it may not have been in the same way where it's like I didn't get a response. It may be like maybe a dry response or something like that, or we're realizing that we're not on the same page, or maybe he just was being nice. I don't put myself out there much either, so it probably only happened like once or twice. But while it does not feel good, I have to understand that I'm not everyone's cup of tea. One, so. That rejection shouldn't really necessarily hurt my self-esteem, for one. And matter of fact, no, we need to go into what we talked about.
I was trying to find it, but it's not loading right.
The
It's not loading
comments.
right.
Let me see.
It's not loading right yet. You're gonna have to do it on yours. That's what I was trying to find, so we can read the comments that we went back and forth.
And I did want to read those.
And we
comments
both get
too,
valid points,
'cause
I feel like.
I agree because, like I said, I did learn from like your perspective. And that's what I was saying. That's the whole point of like having these conversations is like learning from each other's perspective. And that's one of the things I remember saying, learning from each other's perspective so that way we can learn how to treat each other going forward. Because you saying that, me giving you false hope on the front end and then not responding to a text message actually feels worse than just a no on the front end. Kind of like ripping that Band-Aid off right away versus taking your time to peel it off. Like I get that. So now I don't do that much anymore. Like, if I'm in a situation where I feel like I just really need to go, I might still just go ahead and, do it to get out of the situation.
That is
but
terrible, bro. Y'all give niggas false hope that we get set. Like, you gotta understand, sometimes when some of these dudes get your numbers, like, that's their first number in 10 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? You, like I said, you giving them false hope, but you don't know what's going on the back end.
the back end. That is true. I get that. And I'm trying to find it in my saves. Okay, here it is. Okay.
All right, what was the first one?
Hold on. Where the comments?
It was like, I saw like 10
Wait,
comments.
where the comments at? Your comments got deleted?
You saved the wrong one.
I probably saved the wrong one because ain't no comments on this one. Now I got to go scroll. I couldn't have saved the wrong one because I intentionally went to go save it for this conversation.
That's smart, though, because I should have probably did that, too. instead of like waiting till the low. Oh, okay, mine going good now. I gotta find the. Let's see if we can find it first.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't got elevator music on this one. I don't know.
Bro, none of these got 10 comments. Where
I got it.
you found it with the comments?
We give y'all hope so y'all can keep. This is her words, y'all. This is Shamika's
Wait, you gotta
word.
start from the top. You gotta start from the top.
That is the top.
That's the first one?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
exactly. We give y'all hope so y'all can keep shooting shots until y'all find the one matching your energy. Let me translate. She basically she try to justify breaking our hearts. She try to say, keep going, honey. You'll be all right. You'll find
But
one
am I
soon.
wrong?
Who the fuck? Who gave you the authority to do that to me? Like, what? First of all, okay, I'm gonna keep going. And then she said, would you rather be left feeling hopeless? Nigga, that's you got me cursing and shit.
I get it. You still feel
I might be
hopeless
passionate.
and
I might be a little passionate. I ain't gonna lie.
But in that moment, you were encouraged. So you probably got a number right after that one.
How am I get a number right after? No, that's not how we think. I'm gonna tell you how we think. We get a number like, damn, bro, we ugly. We ugly enough to like where they say shoo shoo. Like, what? That's the shoo
But
shoo.
it wasn't shoo shoo. I still gave you my number. So you still kind of could have reached me if I responded.
That's like a kid nagging you the whole day for some piece of candy. You just say, go ahead, just take it.
I mean, all right. And then right there, you happy. Now, next time you feel confident to ask for more candy.
Okay, that was a bad analogy because eventually you do get what you want, but not this and that. And it's just, and sometimes it's easier to just give the number because some men don't know how to take a no. And I said that was valid, and that situation gets scary for them. And I said that. All right, and then let me see the reply because it was like 1 a.m. in the morning. Okay, I said I understand the being scared to say no part, but the hope leading up to the let down often. Damn, I need fucking.
Let me read it.
I'm reading it right. It's just okay. Go ahead. Okay, you read your part and I read my part.
Okay,
keep mine.
All right.
Okay. And then I responded with, I understand the being scared part. Damn, the scared to say no part. But the hope leading up to the letdown often leads us hopeless too, and actually hurts more than just a simple no sometimes. Damn, I can articulate myself on the internet better than I can. Then I said, from my experience at least. And then you said with a long ass paragraph.
I can't help myself. We aren't responsible for a stranger's emotions,
Taking accountability is important, people.
but we're still not responsible for your emotions and your ego. Because if I gave you a no on the front end or the back end, you're still going to feel some type of way.
If you gave us hope, you're responsible for that.
Okay, fair. That's valid. I'll take that one. Okay. All right. But since we aren't heartless, the least we can do is make you feel like it was worth the shot. It's up to you to be okay with the failed attempt and know that it doesn't equate to you being a failure.
That's gaslighting.
How is that gaslighting?
For your actions. That's like if you came up, walked up to a guy, right? It was like, you're cute, you're handsome, we should go on a date. Then don't show up to the date. Now his ass heartbroken and traumatized by that. That's what you're gonna say?
No. Not responding to your text because when you
That's
just
about
met
equivalent.
me is not equivalent to
That is
making
equivalent.
me drive to the restaurant and you not pull up. Now I'm getting
Shit,
passionate
nah.
because that's a whole different ballgame right there. Because I just waste gas. I put makeup on for
That's how
no
far
reason.
we think. That's how far we think.
I'm dressed.
Did we not approach you? Did we not have to? Did we not have the bravery to approach you first of all? To look in your eye and say you're beautiful. You could have laughed in
And
our
then-
face.
all right.
There's so much stuff that could have happened.
And I
There's so many
believe
reactions.
I mentioned that in one of my comments where I was saying like, let me see if I can find it. So that's exactly my next
Nah,
point.
nigga,
No,
start from
listen.
where we was.
I'm gonna go back to my next point.
Okay.
All right, making you feel like it's worth the shot. It's up to you to be okay with the failed attempt. We said that part already. All right, there has been many instances where I wasn't afraid to say no, but I see that it took the guy a lot of courage. So I'll give my number to communicate. You seem like a nice enough guy, and I admire your courage. And it's hard to just bruise your ego while you're standing right there. I see that it took a lot of courage for you to come up to me, and I'm just gonna shoot you down just off back.
No,
I'm gonna feel
translation.
bad.
Translation. She's scared of being honest.
Because sometimes honesty hurts. I don't know you, right? If I don't know the guy,
So you
I
gonna
don't know
lie.
how he
So you
looks.
gonna lie. So you
I didn't
gonna
lie. I didn't lie. I gave you my number
Oh my
with
God.
hopes that it can go somewhere,
Oh
and it didn't.
my
Which you should be okay that it didn't go
God.
somewhere. All right, let's say, okay.
I expected more. Of
Okay.
you.
No, but no,
This is
to
not
be
what
fair.
translate on the.
All right, I'll say, to be fair to myself, if I give my number, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to respond when you text me.
Okay. That's
Right?
okay.
And then those conversations be dry. Y'all gonna be having not y'all.
Then that's
not
valid.
You.
No, that's
then-
valid. But at least you gave it a chance. Like if you're not interested at all, just say no.
And
Just
again,
say no.
and then again, it all depends on the environment. Like she was saying, if she's out inside the street and she has somewhere to go and she don't know you from nowhere.
No.
She don't know how you're gonna react
Oh, so
to
take
the
a long
no.
time to say no.
It doesn't. But we don't know how you're gonna
No,
react.
I'm joking.
We don't know how you're gonna react.
I said yell rape. I was like joking. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit.
But because we don't know how you're going to react, it's easier to just be like, here, have my number, because at least you can't physically hurt me through text message. You might call me a B or something. You know, you might get mad, like, dumb bitch, why you gave me your number if you wasn't going to respond? And then at least I can take that punch all the way over there in the safety of my own home versus like, I tell you no in your face and you just get mad and swing on me. People out there doing that. We got to protect ourselves.
I just don't find it. It's felt like it feels like you're being led on. You know what I mean?
Led on would be dragging out a conversation, knowing it's not going anywhere.
But in order to get the number, you had to drag out a conversation.
No, because the easiest way to end the conversation was giving you the number.
Well, I guess it depends on the situation because I create conversation. I don't just be like, hey, you cute, let me get your number. You know, I try to get diverse in dialogue.
And then, like I said, you said you've put yourself out there like only twice, right? That girl that you were approaching. No, not literally.
Not literally twice, but like
yeah.
every so like
Right.
not often.
You've only been rejected kind of like twice, or kind of like really hurt a little
I think
bit.
the most I've been rejected was on Instagram. Like in person, I do pretty good. My numbers are pretty there. My numbers are pretty good. Like Instagram, social media, anything. Yeah,
just down.
I'm last in the league.
Because it's hard to make an impression when you don't, if you don't know the person.
Yeah.
So it's just easier to be like, okay, you come out here, approach me. I got somewhere to be. Here, have my number, and then, so you don't have to keep on trying. If I don't give you a number right away, you're going to keep on trying. Sometimes when you tell a man no, they think that persistence is key. In a sense, it is. But in this environment, it's not. Yeah. If I'm telling you no, respect my no and walk away. But men are not doing that.
Okay.
So that's what create women just doing things to make it easier for themselves. Because when you think about it, though, like, it happens. Women get approached more often than, for your 2-time, she's been approached 6 times, right? I'm just throwing out some random numbers here. There's no real statistics towards this. But so she has to develop some things to like make it easier for her to like get there.
One day I'm gonna do a social experiment where y'all have to do another, and I hope when I do the social experiment that y'all come into, whoever I do it with or how many people I ever do it with, I hope at least one of your interactions, you hit it off with somebody you really are interested in, and they do your ass just like y'all do us. So y'all can really see, because I do think y'all understand. I don't think y'all understand.
No, all right, unlock.
Put it in because it ain't working.
Because, like I said, I still address that here in my statement.
Oh my God.
Because we
We've
weren't
been on this
done.
for
It was
17
long.
minutes.
Dang. Okay. You seem like a nice guy. Okay. Then not respond to the message because I'm generally not interested, or whether the case may be, the way we protect ourselves from taking on unnecessary guilt if you can't handle that. And then you said,
so you're taking on unnecessary guilt?
no, that way we don't take on the unnecessary guilt if you can't handle it. Like if I reject you, if I do it in front of you and you can't handle it,
Why
and
you
react,
Why
I
are
don't
you
have to
guilty
feel
about? Why are you guilty about what you like and what you don't like and what you're attracted about?
because of how some people respond to it.
And you don't think we gonna be hurt if you give us a number and don't text back?
Again, like I said, it's easier.
You tell me to think about it.
Because I think I said it too. It's easier for me to be away when you're hurt versus seeing the hurt right there on your face.
I had a good point right here. There you go, Jared. There you go, past Jared. Stand up, nigga, stand up. So it's justified when y'all do it, but when we don't text back in general, it's a problem. We wasting y'all's time, or we're not acting right. And also keep in mind the very same explanation you gave me can also be stated behind that no too. I don't know what it.
And then I
How
said,
did you rebuttal?
this is what led us to being here. Okay, and that's the bigger problem. And I gotta say that again. And that's the bigger problem. Every time conversations like these occur, it's assumed as an argument about who's right, better, or justified.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to convince you that the behavior should be accepted. I'm sharing with you my perspective to open the mind to understand, and I gain a level of understanding in hopes that going forward, we make a difference in how we respond to each other. It's time we fully understand that it's not me versus you. It's us against behaviors that can mentally affect both.
Okay.
See? And that's what, then he was like, you know what, you want to come on the podcast and talk about this? And here we are, y'all, talking about it.
That's only because I had to go to work. I ain't gonna lie. I was arguing at the gas station pump. I was already late for work. Okay.
But that wraps it up.
Yeah, no, that doesn't. You're still wrong in that situation. Any other conversation? No, ain't no way.
We'll agree to disagree.
No, I give you. You slide with it though. You came up with some great rebuttals. One day I'm gonna give somebody else more quips so they can go back and forth. I can only speak from experience. I can't break it down from other experience. But no, she gave some valid points. I think one of the valid points too was like you said, you're not y'all are not responsible for our emotions, and the part where because some dudes are crazy out here, so sometimes you gotta do it for your safety.
Yeah.
But you cause that emotion, so you can't. I don't take number one. All right.
Okay. Remember, you're the one that said responsibility and accountability. Your emotions are yours.
Okay.
People are gonna do things. Life is what 10% what happens to you, 90% how you respond to it.
Okay.
I think that's how it goes.
I can't wait to. I hope. Never mind. I don't even want you to go through that. All right. Why do women? Okay. One of my questions on here was like, why do women give? Let's talk about why do women give the social media before the number?
I know anytime I've wanted to connect via social media versus like just a number, it all depends on like the type of connection. So if it's like we're talking and we end up talking about business, or let me take a step back since we are talking about relationship stuff. I'll give my social media so that way you can see whose number you're trying to get, to see if you're really trying to get to know me. Because I feel like my social media shows a little bit of who I am. It's not me in total, right? Because we show the highlight reels. We show when we look our best and all this stuff. But you get an idea of who I am as a person. Because it is a reflection of me, or parts of me.
Okay. You saved it right there. Because that is true. But I believe you can convey that through text as well, though.
Yeah, but it's harder. And the problem is just like with the whole giving the number thing. When we start texting, we don't know each other.
I take that back because Instagram could be a facade too.
That's what I'm saying now. So that's a whole different arena with people who are not their authentic self.
But we won't know unless we get the text, because it's only a one-way streak in it. I don't know how to say it the correct way, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So for me personally, right, I can't speak for someone who's not showing up as their authentic self, because I know that I put my authentic self out there, I'll do that. Because for example, one of my biggest like insecurities is my smile. And I intentionally started posting pictures of myself, of my smile on social media. So that way, if you're seeing it and you're okay with still trying to pursue me from that, then we can have a conversation. But if you see it and then my smile is a turn off for you, okay, you just saved us both trouble and we don't even have to communicate. So that's why I personally do it, especially like as of lately. And I'm going to share like a personal story, kind of like in relation to, which kind of like, I guess, I don't want to say it like backfired, but someone slid in my DMs from a different state, and I'm just like, I felt comfortable engaging in that conversation because I was putting my smile out there, which is like my biggest insecurity. So I'm like, okay, you see my smile, so you're aware of who you're talking to. So I feel safe enough to wanting to get to know each other because I'm not hiding anything, behind my screen. You're not going to see me in person and be like, oh, I didn't know your smile looked like that. I'm running away. That's my personal fear, right? Again, I can only speak for myself and what I've experienced. So with that being out there, and I was, engaging in conversation with this person, and when I'm not going to go into details with it for the sake of the conversation here, but when the conversation wasn't going how he wanted, or the situation wasn't going how he wanted, when it boiled down to it, he got rude and ugly and cussed me out and talked about my smile and all these things. And
that's so deep.
But that's a personal fear. So that's why, again, I personally will give out my social media first, and that's why I also post my authentic self on my social media, and that's why I'll share my smile on there, because I know it can be an issue for me.
Now can I give my perspective of why I think y'all do it? Y'all some just playing. I'm just joking. I'm joking. All right, let me get serious. I guess I'll answer with it's not necessarily why I think y'all do it. It's some of the answers y'all give are not valid. Like that was a valid answer to see
for me, my
the
personal
authentic
thing.
person. Yeah, that makes sense. Most women I've seen, especially when they answer these questions on like social media during like little street interviews or whatever, it's like why are we working our way up to a number? Because we doing the same thing we doing through a social media app, we could be doing through the phone. You know what I mean? And some people, the one thing I hate, one of my biggest pet peeves is some people do it and they're not even like active on their social media. So it's like, what was the point?
Yeah.
What was the point?
I will say, outside of like the personal stuff for me, I'll do the social media again because I am active on there, and I have conversations in my DMs. Like I have various different threads going with like friends and stuff like that. So it is a space where we can communicate and get to know each other. And then if it's like leading to like, oh, I do actually want to get to know you on a deeper level, then we can have the number. I personally never really like try to play the long game. So it's like, again, if I'm giving my social media, it's intentional. Either, okay, are we connecting on business? Because, my social media is mostly a business page. I do share some personal stuff on there as well. So I'll shoot it there. Or if I feel like, I'm not sure if you think, you might, you see me and you're thinking like, oh, she looks, physically attractive. Blah, blah. I might be a little weirdo on my social media. So go ahead and check that out first. And if you still want to DM me, then we can go from there. And I think in a general sense, why most women do it, and they probably don't speak on it on some of those things that you're talking about on those platforms, is that men are physical creatures. And a social media profile is basically like a portfolio for a model, right? Obviously, not saying that she's just a model or whatever, but she's giving you her portfolio. So her social media is like a portfolio of getting to see that person. It still goes back to like, hopefully they're sharing their authentic selves. Ladies, start sharing your authentic selves, okay? It's not that scary. It's not that bad. Probably not, but I can hope. I can plant that little seed and hope that kind of like grows. But let's again assume that she's sharing her authentic self. It's just like, hey, you get to see a little bit of me, a glimpse into like what my day to day looks like. Because a lot of people do lifestyle.
That's too much. Like just now you dig into like just give me your text message and we'll go through. We can get through that on the date. Like let's work up to the date. Like hey, let me tell you how the text message is really supposed to go. Hey, how are you? Oh, hey, I remember you. How are you? What are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. Where you from? Blah, 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 blah. All right. Can we continue this on the date? How would you like to plan the date? Where your time? Like, why do I got to go through your whole social media to figure? Like, I feel like, in a sense, that's like
deflecting.
Creepy. Ain't it in a way? Ain't it like lurking? I mean, they gave it to you technically. They gave you the Instagram. But they gave it to you to text and not like lurk on their page. Because I'm going to tell you what we do. I'm going to tell you probably what both sides do. We look on the page, we go through the comments, we go through this,
do
we go
y'all?
through that. Then
I didn't think y'all went through the comments. You don't do that if a man
give you a thing?
No, I'm saying I didn't think men went through the comments.
You don't go through the comments?
Or do y'all read the captions?
Do you not? When you get their Instagram too as well?
Yeah, but I'm a woman. I'm an investigator. I'm going through. Now we go.
What you think we're doing?
I don't know. I thought you guys were a little bit
analyze. No, we're not just physical creatures too. Like we analyze too. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. Me, I'm
a lot of men are.
Doom.
And that's the thing. I think it also comes down to like, I guess, the mindset of the people.
Yeah, that is true. Because
a lot of the not saying that a lot of the ones that I know, but I do know that a lot of men, they don't read the comments. They don't read the captions. They look at the pictures.
I don't even look at the pictures.
They scan through the pictures.
I go see what you was tagged in.
They try to see. They try to see the ones that have the angles that they like. I'm like, all right, I can work. We can make them work. And then they know if they, because a lot of men are
that's
physical.
what niggas' intentions are trying to,
that part.
Nah, my intent. Well, shit, I get it.
Exactly.
All right, next question.
Exactly.
We can
you telling on yourself.
This is where we can find firm ground. I don't know about the last one. We can find firm ground here. All right, keep giving the social media, ladies.
Exactly.
No,
see, y'all be wanting it.
No, bro. The worst. I think the worst one. This is why this probably triggers me because the worst one I got was like, dude, I swear to God, because this goes into my next thing, how to approach women, and I kid you not, this was probably the smoothest way I approached a girl ever in my life. And like I'm telling you, like I still struggle with confidence. I still struggle with insecurity. It was just something, and it was crazy because the setting was the worst. It was like it wasn't set up for me from the go. First of all, Shorty had been in the corner the whole time. She looked like she was not uncomfortable. She was upset. It was like a little party. It was like a GSU party or something like that. And it was like a Halloween party. I think it was like a couple years ago. And she looked upset. That's like the number one I would never, me personally back then at the time, I would never have gone up to a girl that was upset. Number one, it was already hard for me to go up to a girl in general. So number two, so she was upset. She was in the corner the whole time. She wasn't even like, at the parties, they don't even dance no more anyway, but she wasn't like engaged in anything. And she just been sitting there. It was almost like she like one of the females that go to just leave, in a sense. So she was just in the corner. She had her arms folded. So if you take look, see, you understand? You got to analyze non-communicative non-verbal. What is it called? Non-verbal.
Non-verbal communication.
Kitchen. There you
Yeah.
go. Shit. But anyway, let me get to the story. Let me get to the main point. I walk up to her. She looked good though. I ain't gonna lie. She was brown skin. She had natural face. You know what I'm saying? She had a little nice little dress. Not dress, but the way she was dressed was cool.
Because men are physical creatures.
No. Because if I really want to go out physical, I would never have approached her. She looked angry. She was pretty, and I was gonna see what her personality was like. Thank you. Everybody go off of first looks though. Like you don't just be like.
To be fair, no, that's true.
you can't-
Because women are too. Women are too. To
You
be
go
fair.
off first, and then you go off. I mean, personality gotta win you.
Yeah, yeah.
Per certain people wins me personally. You gotta feed my. Anyway, I go up to her. Y'all can tell me this is smooth now. Y'all let me know in the comments. I was like, I would. I just came. I kind of came up behind her on some smooth shit, and I just whispered. I didn't touch her or anything. I just came up on her, kind of not whispered in her ear, but just like kind of from the side, not to scare her, because I've done that before, where I try to like tap them because we had a party and it's loud as shit, and everybody's moving, so I try to tap, and they be scared. So I learned from my lessons. So I was like, hey, see, I was gonna come up to you, but I seen you had a little stank face, like you didn't want to get. I said something like that. It was smoother. I promise y'all, it was smoother than that. But just
We'll take your word for it.
It was way smooth. I promise, because right after that, I was gonna wait till the smile, and that's when she smiled, and she kind of like, it's kind of one of those smiles like she knew she really didn't want to smile, but it was like, she was like,
You
okay,
won her
I'll
over
give
a
you
little
brownie
bit.
points. I give you brownie points, and I was like, shit, let me get your number and shit like that. She was like, she gave me her social media or whatever, so I give you my Instagram. She was like, okay, cool, got it. Whoop de whoop de whoop. Waited till the end of the party. We in the car because my homie was driving at the time. And I hit her in the DM. It wasn't even her like main page. It was her like hair page. And as soon as she seen the text, it said seen, and then I was blocked. So PTSD from like, dude, I went into uncharted territory. First of all, I tried to like,
Dang.
bring my confidence up. I beat my insecurities. Then for that to happen,
Dang,
so now I'm
okay.
forever triggered.
Okay.
You know?
I see. I get
and if
it.
Shawty, if you watching this, I'm just playing.
I get that though. I get it because it's just like you said, it took a lot for you to even get there, and just to realize like it wasn't even worth it for real for you to do all that.
I probably had a good ass fit on too. Like I work my way. I was probably the only one that make you smile that night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't saying I'm entitled to like a conversation, but damn, if you knew you weren't gonna give me a chance in the first place, it was just no point.
You got the Instagram for the brownie points. That was your
See,
reward
that's your
for the
damn
brownie.
problem.
That was your reward for the brownie
You think
points.
niggas is dogs. You think you should give us treats and shit. Like, no, nigga. It's still more, nigga.
A
We
for
want dog
effort.
food. Yeah, like, we want fucking, I don't know. Man, man, you got anything else, bro, until we go to part two?
Wait a minute, what are we doing?
It's already 32 minutes. Because we spent like 17 on that first. We spent 17 arguing on the brownie points.
Okay.
I feel like that was a good episode, though.
That's definitely a good episode. Is that how you're wrapping it up?
Yeah,
You gotta wrap it
I don't
up.
wrap mine up professionally like you do, okay? Y'all can go check out her podcast. It's Antoine. No, I'm just playing.
What?
No, I'm just playing. What? Oh, the group chat.
But what did you say?
I was trying to say Wangwan, but I couldn't.
Oh, you're trying to say Wagwan. Wagwan.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna try because I talk too fast even. Wagwan.
Yeah, you said it. There you go. Wagwan. You gotta leave that part in there. We was in sync. And that's how you wrap it up. All right, y'all. And cut to scene 2.
Hello, but you got to tell them your socials and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Dang. No, you done threw me off. That wasn't the plan. But yeah, so. And then you gonna put music in?
This is my outro music. You see my episode. Well, you ain't watched my. She ain't watched my episode.
All right, you guys can follow me at thegroup.chat 2 E's. And that's my podcast episode. Well, my podcast Instagram page, and you guys can find me over there. And sometimes I'll be over here chopping it up with.
You don't want to give them the A redefined one?
It's linked in the bio. I have another personal page that's also linked in that bio. People don't like to do the work, and if y'all remember it, so it's
I put logos on my
that
shit, so
redefined me that KA something like that.
I'll put an animation right here.
There we go. It's right here. Whatever it is.
Hey man, I want to thank y'all for watching, man. Make sure you like, comment, and follow on YouTube if you're watching this via YouTube. But we're also on Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts. Send me some emails, man. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like. We're trying to start some email. I want to do some email episodes where I respond to the viewers and stuff. Kind of like the comments, but email is a little bit
more
better
personal,
because I can shout out the name or whatever. And maybe I want to send some gifts or some money. when y'all get me up to 500 subscribers, because that's when I get paid for the shit and I can resend what y'all got me. Anyway,
Support.
Yeah, Real Talk Radio 626@gmail.com. Instagram real.t.radio. TikTok Real Talk Radio with 2 O's. Oh snap! And I usually damn, I gotta start the music over now. All right, so I usually leave them with a question or a quote before I leave.
To leave in the comments.
I don't know if you want to like, shut off your ears for this one. It's a little.
It's rude.
I don't know.
No,
I mean, it
I mean,
depends.
my-
I mean, technically, it goes
My
into
ears
it. 'cause-
done hurt enough. My ears done hurt a lot. It's safe.
Okay. Is there
Oh, that's the question.
is there a correct way to ask for fellatio? That's my question to the ladies.
Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, leave it in the comments. Also,
we might do an episode on it.
whoa,
Depends on the comments.
I didn't expect that from you. You know what I'm saying?
For you on your channel.
That's wild. That's crazy. Oh, you don't want to do it on your channel. You don't want to do it on your channel. Okay.
You the one asking the question. I'm
I
trying to
know.
help you out.
Mine is a little wild.
If the comments blow up with responses, you can make a whole episode out of it.
All right, I guess.
Yeah.
I also forgot to shout out my film creator. YouTube handle is Jarrett Ray 4985, all pushed together. And again, the question of the day is, is there a correct way to ask for fellatio? I'm so serious though. Cause never mind. We out.